Creature features, what are you doing? How are you? How are you? Where are you? You okay? Are you safe? How you feel? You okay? How are you? I feel okay. A little bit more emotional than usual. Not 100% on what the moon is doing, but that might be a thing. It's another Monday, and it's manic. Today's gonna be short and sweet. I'm just gonna talk a little bit about finding my voice. The road to finding my voice and not hating it. Because that was a thing. And I still work on that. Pretty much every time I sing or listen back to a recording, I'm like, oh. Okay, so I pretty much, obviously, wanted to sound like Christina Aguilera when I was a kid. Because if I couldn't sound like any one of the Destiny Girls, and if I couldn't sound like Jenny from the Block, then I picked the hardest one, Christina. Because I wasn't really into Christmas songs, so Mariah was out. But in all honesty, I was sounding a little bit more like on the Pink side and the Avril side, and that took me a while to accept. I'm still working on accepting what I got going on. But the fusion of my voice kind of turned out into this, what it is now is like this grungy, kind of gritty, melodic voice. I've heard a lot of people say it's got a lot of Joni Mitchell in it. When I was growing up, I actually had a ton of people supporting me. My family was incredible. Like, if I would sing a song and I would try really hard. Usually it was like Anastasia, like the Dancing Bear song. Do you guys remember that song? Such a good song. They would always be so sweet, and they'd be like, that's really good, you're doing a great job, and things like that. And, you know, it wasn't until I got to the point where I was like, okay, I need to start recording myself so I can hear back, because it's a huge thing. If you record yourself and you hear back, then you can actually listen to what you sound like recorded. And baby, it is, oh my God. If you ever want to be humbled, record yourself singing. So after I started recording myself, I actually realized that I have a little bit of a pitch issue. I'm a little bit pitchy on the pitchier side. I'm the pitchiest, very, very pitchy. And that was understandable because, when I sang with my heart, I really go for it. If I'm singing from the bottom of my heart, man, I am letting it all out. And with letting it out, that means going rogue on the pitch. Whatever direction it takes us, we will go there. But as an adult, I would sing songs that I would be proud of and I'd work really hard on. And my peers would be like, that's okay. You're doing okay, but you do sound like a little bit flat. And I would be crushed. But only for a small moment, because I realized, they're right. It was that time that I realized I need to be hyper focused on my tone and on my pitch. And the only way that I can do that is like we all do. We go to YouTube. I went to YouTube and I looked up, like vocal exercises, particularly pitch training and tonality and like tone, like agility practices, and boy, that was an amazing change, but it was so annoying and so challenging. I still do vocal exercises. I do them every single day. I work really hard on my pitch, and I gotta tell you, in the studio, I sing like 3 or 4 takes, and out of all of those takes, there's usually moments in each take where I fall flat or I'm a little pitchy. But one of the most important and major things that I found out was as soon as I started getting comfortable with the fact that my voice wasn't like anybody else's and the fact that I had this really unique sound going on, just recently I started building confidence in that sound and accepting the fact that I'm not going to sound like other people. I'm definitely not going to sound like Christina Aguilera. I'm not going to sound like Joni Mitchell. I'm going to sound like me, and I'm going to make the best out of that, and I'm going to make that sound really, really cool and rock. And with the confidence came the pitch, actually, amazingly. The more confident that I felt, the better my pitch has become. And so if you take anything away from this and you're a singer, be confident and accept the fact that your voice is unique and it's just you. That's so beautiful. That's all I got for today. I gotta go check all of my stuff. I'm lagging. Oh. I hope that you have an incredible week this week. I hope that you feel good and you feel safe. I hope that you feel confident and get creative and do all the things that you want to do. Life is good, life is strange, life is beautiful, and also, did I mention so strange? Be really sweet to yourself. It's such a weird time. I'll see you next week. Same place, same time, right next to the Lady Lifesaver.